Jamie Cox says former employer Brian Richardson owes for babysitting fees, the return of a Jeep, and pain and suffering. Brian is countersuing for unpaid loans and harassment.
So the next time was $400?
Yes, ma'am.
What date was that?
I'm not sure the exact date, but I have it right here where she wrote it on what she sued me on for the 400. She didn't mention the other 200, but she did mention 400 of it.
Can I see it?
Loan right here, $400. She didn't mention the other 200. And I have a text message here, ma'am, that she even says, I thought that was a loan.
Just a second. Well, you indicate that he loaned you $400.
Yes, he did pay me $400.
No, didn't say paid. You wrote loan.
I wrote loan because it was not a loan. It was payment.
You wrote loan. This is what your out-of-pocket expenses. Groceries, you say, for 9 weeks. A car seat that was ruined. A stroller that was ruined. Thanksgiving, I provided $150, replacing what Brianna destroyed. That's your daughter, I suppose. Brianna is your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Credits, Brian paid $0, handed me $20 on 2 occasions, DVD player 20 occasions, loan $400. That's what you wrote. Loan $400.
Yes, because that's what he was claiming that it was. So I even took that $400 off of here.
Good. The complaint is dismissed on the counterclaim.
Ma'am,
I'm awarding you, sir, $400. We're done.
I have a police report about harassment, ma'am, that she was harassing me constantly, and I called the police.
Just a second. Did you file for a protective order against her?
Right here, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
May I see it?
Harassment order.
May I see it? Did you get a protective order against her?
No, ma'am. I did not get a
Why?
protective order. Well, the first time, one of her friends at school came up to me threatening to beat me up because I took my Jeep back that she was working off. That was the first, and I didn't say nothing about that first time. The second time, some lady comes up to me. I find out it's her mom. She comes up to me, Brian? I said, yes, ma'am. She says, I'm her mom's name, and she said, I want to tell you what a low-life piece of you are for the way you did my daughter. So that time I called the cops, ma'am, because I wasn't nothing but...
Why didn't you file a protective order? Not against her, because so far it's just her mother that harassed you.
Well, she was just down here visiting her, so she wasn't going to be there long anyway.
Complaint is dismissed. Judgment on the counterclaim for $400. We're done.
Ma'am.
We are done.
Why is that excused? You may step out.
He wrote me a love letter and bought me a diamond necklace before I had even ever met him.
I gave her the diamond necklace before she was my babysitter.
I baked him cookies and I returned the necklace the very next day.
I mean, it wasn't nothing big, you know.
Very difficult. I've almost lost my child 3 times because of this.
Very big mistake. Trying to be nice to her, and I couldn't believe she didn't want to give my Jeep back, you know.
I've gone into labor because I have to walk everywhere.
Be more careful about picking my babysitters.